रंबा हो 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 रंबा हो 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 मैं नाचूं तुम नाचो जितनी भी प्यार से जी लोगे उतनी ही जिंदगी रंबा हो 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 रंबा हो 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 हो
You've got to make me do it because I depend on you. Thank you. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all together. Let the sky fall.
Namaskar, we are at Foster City today and we are talking to none other than a beautiful non-profit organization, BayBasi. BayBasi has been in existence from couple of years now and they have been doing a phenomenal job in helping out other organizations, helping out people in distress, especially with their audiobook project called Prerna and several other projects that they have been running from past few years. It's a beautiful Bengali organization focused on Bengali culture and overall Indian culture as well. They are promoting the ethnicity right here in the United States of America. And today joining us are some members from the team who will be talking about the beautiful Durga Puja celebration. And they are also bringing in wonderful artists like Jojo and Usha Uthup from India who will be performing here in Foster City.
प्लीज ताली बजाइए जितनी तुम प्यार से जियोगे उतनी ही जिंदगी रब्बा हो सब्बा हो
We love Usha Uthup. We love BayBasi. The only events where anybody has to pay or are ticketed are the first is the Dandiya event on October 20th. The Dandiya event is semi-public, so we invite the public to buy tickets for the Dandiya so that they can contribute towards the causes that BayBasi supports. The other event, which is the Usha Uthup concert on October 28th, that event is also ticketed. Tickets for both the events are available on Eventbrite. However, the rest of the show, for the entire weekend, is completely free and completely open to the public.
যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে তবে একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো রে তবে একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো রে যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে
रंबा हो संबा हो रंबा हो संबा हो दिल भी है तेरा जान भी तेरी दिल भी है तेरा प्यार करना तो जरूरी है जिंदगी भरना अधूरी है दिल से दिल मिल गया
दिल का बाजार है थोड़ा पिसार है कोलकाता ख्वाहिशों अरमानों का अचार है जितने भी दूर जाओ दिल से ना पार है कोलकाता देखो तो बाकी दुनिया बेकार है। स्ट्रॉन्ग है, पावरफुल है, फिर भी लाचार है, बिल्कुल नया है, फिर भी बीते कल में गिरफ्तार है।
बेबासी जय, बोलो दुर्गा माई के जय।
So we are all excited to be talking to you and hearing about the wonderful celebrations that are coming on. So starting with you, Rituraj Tiwari ji, tell us a little more about the background of this wonderful organization, BayBasi.
So BayBasi was founded as a non-profit in Foster City. We wanted to bring a little bit of our culture and our heritage here in the US, especially in the peninsula with us. And while we started with very strong cultural roots coming out of India, but we were very quickly evolved into a socio-cultural organization. We think of it as having two homes. We have one of our hearts and minds are both in India, where we all come from, and we are also rooted in San Mateo very, very locally. So what we try to do is to use our cultural events as an anchor to raise awareness for social causes both here locally within the US, especially in the San Mateo County and around us, as well as causes in India. Now, standing next to me is one of the founding members and one of the early board members of BayBasi, and Prithvi will actually have a lot more context about our history and kind of what we do, and he's also one of our key event organizers.
So Prithviraj Mitra, you've been in this organization, as Rituraj mentioned, as a founding member. What motivated you to start this organization?
So ultimately it was a group of friends coming over a dinner and suddenly deciding to do something that benefits not only us but benefits the larger community, So that's what the essence of BayBasi is essentially. We came across as a group of friends who wanted to start something. See, at the end of the day, we are from India, right? And what we miss most here living in the US is the various festivals that we have here, right? And because we have a pretty big Bengali community here, Durga Puja is very close to our heart, right? So essentially, Durga Puja was a driver behind all that is happening right now, right?
Darling, छोड़ जरा शर्माने का ये कायदा, डार्लिंग, हैरत भी है गैरत भी है, क्या फायदा।
I also want to say, आप सब जानते हैं कि I can never do anything alone. आपके बगैर हमारे लिए कुछ नहीं है. Thank you for giving me 48 years on the stage. 48.
Yo India TV.
Amit Tomake Balobashi. Watch us on Yo India TV.
So I think at the end of the day, it started with Durga Puja, but again, right, being a broader community, it's not just about Bengalis. We wanted to keep the essence of India in mind. So we all came together. We are very close-knit group of family, right, at the end of the day. So we come together, and try to put up something that makes sense to the overall community in Bay Area in general.
That's beautiful, and we've been hearing a lot of appreciation about your past events and especially the wonderful pandal. I see a beautiful pandal is also in progress today, and people are using welding machines and stuff. It's like a big project, and so much of dedication. And I know it's about 1 month ago, October 20th to 22nd, and then October 28th, where it culminates with an Usha Uthup concert. But people are working so hard today, and I know you have a lineup of cultural performances all these days from 20th to 22nd. So let's talk, Shatabdi, to you. Tell us a little more about the fashion show that you're working on.
Hi to all the viewers first of YoIndiaTV viewers first. So this time as a BayBasi organization, as a cultural team, we are bringing fashion show. So this fashion show name is Utsav. Says it's just a show. It's about hope. It's about the glory of life, how we celebrate life, not seeing the downside of our life. And as our already mentioned by Prithira and Raj about how we inclusively, not only including Indians and Bengalis, this time we are getting it more on the wider spectrum, including some of them are not Indians also. They are coming from South Americans who love to know about our culture and our history, and they want to be a part of this organization. So this is all about the fashion show, and there are a lot of other surprises in this fashion show that you come to know about when you are here on 21st October at Leo Jannar Park, BayBasi. Don't forget to be with us in the journey of Utsav.
That's beautiful. And Sumita, you're holding like Usha Uthup concerts flyer, and I know you've been culturally involved very deeply in BayBasi. So tell us a little more about your contribution and what you are looking forward to. What can the audience expect?
Thank you, Jasleen ji, for giving us the opportunity. I'm hoping this year we have a great celebration of our Indian culture. We are having Dandiya, Beats by the Bay on October 20th, which is so far has been a very successful event. We have a lot of local artists, moms, etc. performed on this in the BayBasi festival, the Dandiya festival. This is to keep our Indian tradition and help people join us to feel the vibes of India, the beats of India. So I hope each and everybody please come and buy a ticket, enjoy our Dandiya, and I still feel the best part of it is to perform in front of Ma Durga's Pratima. Our Pandal team has a huge, very beautiful Pandal, and if our residents or people coming all across the Bay Area perform in front of Ma Durga, it's a totally different experience.
Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupin Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Nama. Let's all seek the blessings of Lord Durga. Let's celebrate Durga Puja big time in Foster City with a special pandal and huge arrangements by BayBasi. Visit baybasi.us for more details and tickets, and the tickets are also available on Eventbrite for the cultural celebrations for all these days. You know, these are really very special with local talent, again artist and special singer Jojo coming all the way from Kolkata, and Usha Uthup. Check out the dates on baybasi.us.
The only events where anybody has to pay or are ticketed are, the first is the Dandiya event on October 20th. The Dandiya event is semi-public, so we invite the public to buy tickets for the Dandiya so that they can contribute towards the causes that BayBasi supports. The other event, which is the Usha Uthup concert on October 28th, that event is also ticketed. Tickets for both the events are available on Eventbrite. However, the rest of the show, for the entire weekend, is completely free and completely open to the public.
So Indrila, tell us a little more about the cultural preparations at your end.
Of course, before going on to the cultural preparation, I just want to add what Sumita and other team members said. We are really excited about our pandals, and just want to add that there are always a theme every year, and this year is going to be a surprise. So please come and join the Durga Puja and see our pandal. So there is a drama. The name of the drama is Ami Sheime. It's a Bengali drama, and it has a very, very special message. Till today we know that in rural India, girls are still taken as a curse. So this drama will portray something really interesting, and I don't want to give all the surprises in the drama, but this is about a young girl who is raised in rural India
but will fight with her mother against all odds and prove that there is no room for gender inequality, and will preach equity all over. So please come and watch Ami Shame.
Great message, great social theme, and really appreciate that you thought about this issue, and you thought like this issue hails back in West Bengal, and we should bring it up here and educate people more, reinforce women empowerment and girl-child promotion. That's wonderful. And I think going with the theme is also Usha Uthup,
Yes.
because she is considered more modern than her own time,
Okay.
because she has a distinct voice.
Nice.
And people have treated her differently, but she has crossed all odds and shown her success in the Indian film industry, in the Indian music industry, which is pretty remarkable. You know, Ramba Ho 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 sounded so different in 80s with a special voice that Usha Uthup ji has, and it wasn't easy for an artist like her to be at the caliber that she has attained. And
तू ही मेरी रोशनी है, तू ही चिराग है, धीरे धीरे मिट जाएगा, हल्का सा दाग है, ये जहर भी यूं पिया है, जैसे शराब
And hats off to you for choosing her. First of all, like, what was the thought behind getting Usha Uthup ji to BayBasi's Durga Puja?
We wanted to invite Usha Uthup ji because I feel Usha Uthup ji represents India. She is very fluent in many languages, so she can capture the hearts of all the different languages and culture of the Indian people. And also she is a great pop artist, so she knows many Western hits. So I think she's a person who's able to influence, and as a woman, again, like you said, project the women empowerment part. So that's why we wanted to invite her to bring us all together on one forum of BayBasi.
So anything you would like to add about the concert in particular? Like, is there a troupe that is going to accompany her, and what is it that you want to project to the audience?
So I really wanted to say that Usha Uthup ji, first of all, thank you for joining us. BayBasi is partnering with Dr. Shuchandra Brahme, who's a psychiatrist in San Diego, and we are doing Project View, which is to help the mentally challenged women who are homeless and lying on the streets of Kolkata. We are trying to do fundraising to help these women, not only give them home, shelter, medicines, and basic amenities, but also trying to provide them money for vocational training, like they are going to sell bags or do some jobs at some places. So if you buy a ticket, you help a woman get a home, give her some security. So that is the key behind the Usha Uthup show. This is at the San Mateo Performing Arts Center. So I hope all of you can join us together in making this show successful.
So this is Concert for a Cause, and this is Puja, where you can support people who are doing so much into the social work, helping people out there. And would you also like to share some more details about Project Prerna that you are doing, for which you have already put up around 7,000 pages of over 7,000 pages, I would say, of the audio for the visually impaired people, so that they can listen into the book?
See, one of our themes as BayBasi always has been to use our culture as an anchor to bring people together around social causes. That was the theme last year as well, when through Project Prerna, we raised the funds to create audio books for visually impaired people, and that project has been massively successful. Parts of our team actually went back to Kolkata to visit the project in action. They could see how the work that they did had a real impact in people's lives. And I also want to add a little bit to what Sumita just said about this year's project. homelessness due to mental illness is a challenge everywhere. We see it around here in the Bay Area on the streets of San Francisco, and we also see it a lot in Kolkata. But there's always a little bit of a difference. And having the kind of organization that we are partnering with that truly understands what it means to be a woman in India who's mentally challenged, the stigma that comes with it, the family ties or the lack thereof, and how to navigate those challenges. I think it's such a worthy cause. I'm so happy that BayBasi as an organization is part of it. Also wanted to add that besides the festivities for Durga Puja, which are our current focus right now, as BayBasi we do events around all Indian culture and in Indian cultural events. So we as BayBasi are the organizers of some of the biggest public events in Foster City. Although we're a tiny little community of Indians, but we host some of the biggest cultural events in all of Foster City. So one of the major events for the entire city is Holi, which we do usually on the last Saturday of March. We also do Diwali, which today is this year it's on November 4th, soon after Durga Puja. So as an organization, we are a key catalyst of having Indian cultural events happen in Foster City and around the peninsula.
So if you're on the west side of the Bay, this is a place where you should be. This is the organization that you should support. BayBasi will not just make sure that people who are not so having good moments in their life, they will raise the bar for them, help them out, help the people who are distressed, help the people who are in need, and make sure that socially you can support a lot of such people and be in the good books of one and all, do some good work for the society and nation.
তো আমরা হচ্ছি এখনকার একটা বেঙ্গলি অর্গানাইজেশন, মানে অমিত শান্তনু দেবরায়, আমি রাজীব মৈত্র। তো আমরা এইবার মানে গত বছর থেকে যেটা করেছি যে একটা করে শো করব, মানে কলকাতা থেকে আর্টিস্ট চাই, সেখান থেকে একটা ফান্ড রেজ হবে। সেই ফান্ড রেজটা আমরা এভরি ইয়ার উই আর গোয়িং টু ডু সামথিং ফর। এই বছরের আমাদের প্রজেক্টটা হলো আপনাদের আপিল।
ওরা মূলত হাউস কিপিংয়ের কাজটা ভালো করতো, পরিষ্কার করা, বাসন পরিষ্কার করা, ঘর দর ঝাড়পোছ করা, জামা কাপড় কাচা, এই কাজটা ভালো করতে পারছে। এবং তখন থেকে আমাদের মেয়েরা যারা সুস্থ হয়ে থাকে তারা এখানে কাজ শুরু করে। এবং কেউ ধরুন এই বাজারে যাদেরকে প্রাথমিক অবস্থায় কেউ গরম জল ছেড়াতো, দূর করে দিত, তাড়িয়ে দিত, তারা একটা লেভেলে একটা রোজগার করতে শুরু করে। জনের কিছু বেশি মানুষকে রেস্কিউ করেছি, 40-50 জনকে আমরা বাড়ি ফেরত পাঠিয়েছি।
And if you are on the east side of the Bay and if you are good to travel, then consider BayBasi's wonderful events all the year round. I mean, that's really wonderful. That's really commendable. Would you like to add something about the events?
Just one thing though. So if you're on the east side of the Bay, well, we realize nobody is perfect, but you are definitely welcome to join our events and we'll be happy to see you as well.
Of course. The audience from anywhere are welcome to come, welcome to join these wonderful events. And there's a lot of hard work and teamwork that goes behind. And as I mentioned, the preparations are already on. Anything you would like to add for the preparations?
I think you hit the nail right there. It's all about hard work and teamwork. It's about people coming together for a very common cause. There is no individual agenda here. It's about doing and putting up a show as a team. Right from the puja to the cultural event to the giving back thing, everything we do, we want to, and this is something that we are really proud of, to be very honest. We operate as a team. We love working as a team. And like I said, it's just that feeling of us coming together. A few more things that I wanted to add here is we usually do our cultural programs during the evening, but this year we are actually starting right from the afternoon. And from the afternoon, we have actually opened up the stage to a lot of non-BayBasi members as well. This is something that we are trying. Like I said, we are doing it in an open area in Leo J. Ryan Park, so we are inviting a broader community. Usually we would do it in an auditorium where audience or crowd restrictions would be there, but this time we have that additional flexibility. So the cultural programs start on Saturday. Of course, the Dandiya is on Friday evening, but the cultural programs start on Saturday at 3 p.m. So everybody is invited there. It goes up at around until 9:30, I guess, on Saturday. Then again, it starts back on Sunday from 3 p.m. The very important thing that I should make everybody aware is that if you are a BayBasi member, right, you get a lot of good food for free, you know. And this is something I know a lot of foodies out there everywhere. So this is a message.
All the Rasgulla lovers, this is a message for you.
Yeah, so it's a lot of good food. And when I say good food, it's really, really good food right from Friday evening. So, and members get free food, you know, free food. And it's not just a couple of items that we share you as free, right? It's like a luxurious meal in general, right? You get rice, you get fish, you get mutton curry, you get rasgullas, you get sweets, whatnot, right? Right from appetizers to dessert, we have you covered. So if you are still not a BayBasi member and if you are a foodie, this is the place to be. Thank you.
One more thing we wanted to add to our cultural programs is the Dhunuchi dance, which we are doing this year. Dhunuchi is a special kind of lamp. It's aarti karte hain Durga ji ke samne with the Dhunuchi, because to fir this year we are inviting all the people to come and participate in this Dhunuchi dance. Shatabdi, if you can contribute to that.
Yes. So Dhunuchi Nach is one of the special thing for the Bengalis. They can connect that thing. They cannot even imagine Durga Puja without Dhunuchi. So there's always a special place for Dhunuchi lovers. But this time, as the people already mentioned here, BayBasi is always about inclusion. So we always believe in including everybody. Whether you know the dance moves or not, it doesn't matter. It's just to go with the vibes. So we invite everybody to be a part of the Dhunuchi, and this time we are collaborating for the first time with our Puja committee and cultural committee together to become a part of this cultural event. So it will be an formal and informal, a mixture of everything with their emotions.
Wonderful, beautiful celebrations, very spiritual, very divine, very culturally rich, and of course, very good for the foodies, as you mentioned. You want to add something?
Yes. One is a drama by the kids, BayBasi kids, and there's a group song by BayBasi members. These are the two programs to be added definitely on the list.
Wonderful. Namaskar, we have Sukalyan and Arani right here with us. They are the BayBasi members who have been really busy in putting together a beautiful, beautiful pandal, a very authentic pandal for Durga Puja. You know, it will remind you of Kolkata, and this year it is extra special. I see a lot of people are welding and working very hard with the woods. Like, it looks like a whole carpentry project. What is going on?
So traditionally in all of Bengal, Durga Puja used to happen in the Nat Mandirs of Zamindar houses, which were very elaborate, like fantastic, really huge houses. But as time went on, you know, those Zamindari sort of went away, and people from different localities, we call them Para in Kolkata, came together to build temporary structures to offer pujas to the Durga Ma. And that tradition has been brought here in the Bay Area, in the USA, San Francisco, and every year for the last 15 years, we've been building pretty elaborate pandals to host our goddess and offer pujas to her. So that's what we are up to here. As you can see, behind, there's a lot of work going on. This time the theme of the pandal is?
So the speciality of our puja is, like, we make our things own. Every time we build it from the scratch. Every year we do have very unique theme. and we try to make sure we involve a lot of other people whoever are our members and make a beautiful thing. This year we are making the peacock giant boat and having a whole theme around it. So hoping you will all come and able to enjoy us, and this is fantastic thing. Thank you.
And in Bengali we call it the Moyurpongki Nouko, which is the the peacock boat. So that's what it is.
And peacock is the national bird of India, so it is very, very ethnic and very, very authentic to Bengali culture. So make your trip to Foster City this Durga Puja. Plan to be here, plan to have fun with the Bengalis of Bay Area. They're really good, and they will make you feel blessed and divine and culturally elevated. And of course, when Usha Uthup ji comes, it will be a Bollywood night as well. So enjoy all in all. Book your tickets at BayBasi.us or eventbrite.com, and see you in one of these events or all of these events at BayBasi's functions. Goodbye for now.